Welcome, everyone. Welcome. Today we have a special guest joining us all the way from Full Sail University. Please help me in welcoming Miss Marcie Porter Law. Okay, so we just want to do a reflection on what you've learned since you've been attending Full Sail University. My first question for you is, what was something you learned about your industry that you did not know before the start of the class?
The funny thing, Chuck, is that sometimes you don't know what you don't know until you realize you don't know it. And what I found out is that what I thought I knew about the entertainment industry was nothing compared to what it really is. My industry is intertwined with the entertainment industry in so many ways based on the fact that we work together with visual effects, sound effects, game design, game development, all of that. And I wasn't sure going into this just how much we are all needed together to work together to make this happen for ourselves. So what it taught me was the fact that I am not only needed in my industry, I'm also needed in other areas as well.
Okay, so did this course help you confirm your decision to pursue your degree?
Actually, Chuck, it did. The reason being is that every class I seem to take gets me closer and closer and more in depth in what it is that I want to do in the future for my career. So the class gave me abounding information and allowed me to look more into what it is that I'm going to be doing, whether it was between finding out what words meant, researching websites, watching videos. It all added up and it allowed me to really just say, yes, this is what I want to do.
What is one assignment that you really thought was helpful or that you really learned something useful?
The industry terms assignment was very informative. I found words that I didn't even know existed and meanings to words that I thought I knew what the meaning was already. So with the research that I did and the information that I pulled, it allowed me to know what's ahead of me in the future for future classes. These terms are going to take me into the direction I need to go. So when I hear it again in another class, I'm going to automatically know what it meant because I put so much into the research that I did for this assignment.
What is the one thing you would add to this course?
Looking back, Chuck, there was nothing really that I would add to it. Each assignment that we had required us to do a lot of critical thinking, and I learned something from each discussion about the people that I'm going to eventually be working with in this career. Professor Mack gave me feedback when needed, and he also encouraged me to continue to do my best. So, as I said, if it isn't broken, why try to fix it?
What is something that you did not find useful or would remove from the course?
I really found that every assignment that we had to do, every discussion we had to post, it was all necessary in this class. It all taught us something. And at the end of the day, it is up to the student to put forth the maximum effort to make it what we really want it to be. After all, we are constantly reminded at Full Sail that we are in a creative industry. If we can't come up with creative at the drop of a hat, how are we going to deal with it in the real world? It is up to us to start now, in the beginning, and continue to progress and get better and better and better. When people look at my work, I want them to be able to say, she outdid herself again.
We thank you so much for joining us today. Is there anything else you would like to add?
Well, Chuck, first and foremost, I want to thank you for having me. This interview has been a wonderful experience. Secondly, I would like to thank the staff and the University of Full Sail for being such great instructors, a wonderful school that teach us so much. Baptist Health, where I work, has a motto, the best place to be your best. I think this applies to Full Sail as well. In the reviews that I read before applying, I was a bit skeptical with the cost of education at Full Sail. I wondered to myself if it was even worth it. I'm only in my third class and already I'm proud of the decision that I've made. I look forward to what is to come in the future. Take care, everyone.